So, okay, sorry, going back to why you weren't a fur character, you said that you do know people who have been a fur character
for 30 years. They love it. That's what they do with their life. They do special events. They'll travel the world just doing parades and photo shoots, and they really made themselves a career out of being a Disney character. Unfortunately, I just it was too tasking on my body. Yeah.
Which theme park was your favorite to perform at, and why?
Now, I never performed at Epcot. That's the one place I never performed. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's my favorite part.
I know.
I'm sorry to hear that. That actually makes me kind of sad for you.
It does me too, because in Epcot, the characters dressed up from their countries and stuff like that. So your character has 100 different outfits. This is the coolest thing about Disney. Is you don't know this, but your character probably has at least 20 different outfits in some Disney warehouse, from wedding attire to party attire to casual, business, everything.
Yeah, everything.
I've had to dress up in some weird things, especially when winter time comes around. We've got a little cap and a scarf to wear. It's cute. Like, your character has so many things to dress. What was the question? I'm so sorry.
What was your favorite theme park to perform at? And why?
Well, I'm gonna say Animal Kingdom because it's my home.
Okay.
I opened it. It's just a great place, but they're redoing my whole land. So the next time I go back, I'm not gonna be able to recognize it's Avatar now.
Oh yeah,
That's where they're going,
I've heard about that. Avatar, everyone. Animal Kingdom.
It's supposed to be out of this world, technology-wise. Just like they're inventing technology as we speak. Anyway, my favorite park, though, to have worked at would be the old Disney MGM Studios, or what's now Disney Hollywood Studios.
Okay, but wait, I thought you said Animal Kingdom was your favorite.
Well, Animal Kingdom was my favorite just by default because it's my home.
Okay,
but actually, like, to be at, you were somebody special at the studios because you were always on set. Either backstage or on stage, you're always on set because you don't know who's going to be where and how. Back then is where they first started building the animation building. So you had a lot of people who were coming in and out of the studios. The studios also boasts characters such as Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, other characters you're not going to see.
I was Kermit the Frog once at Hollywood Studios.
I was Miss Piggy once. It will be the most memorable day of my life.
I will never forget being Kermit the Frog. What are your top favorite memories with a guest?
I mean, especially bands. We would dance with people. I mean, I don't know, my most memorable time with a guest, just all my times are memorable with guests.
All of them.
There really is no one specific time that I can say, because every time was just something different, but something awesome. So there really isn't a special thing. I mean, it was great seeing celebrities and dancing with them, and
which we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of celebrities. There's just not one specific time I enjoyed more than the rest because each day was a different adventure.
But what top fun things do you remember about your days as a character performer?
My top fun days are going to be working in a place called River Country. River Country was the third water park that closed down 2004-ish.
And where was River Country?
It was at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground. My Disney side is really coming out because I'm starting to put Disney in front of everything. I'm sorry, in training we had to. There was Disney, this and that. At Disney's Fort Wilderness, they had a small water park called River Country. And it wasn't the most popular place to be back in the day. So when we were a character, you saw the 10, 20 kids that are there. Once you interact with them, you're at a water park, they're playing. Besides jumping in the pool and playing with them, there's nothing for you to do. So we just walked. And we would play in the sand, we would build sand castles.
You would build sand castles with the fur character costumes?
With the fur character costumes on. Honestly, there were times where we could just sit down with the guests and actually just interact with the guests. And there was nothing cooler than having the time. You don't have a line of people, you're not rushed, you're just sitting with them and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting with a Disney character. This is so cool. And you know you made that person's day, and all you did was just sit next to them and just kind of play with them.
Right. What do park guests need to know about characters? Are there things that parents need to do to help their kids get a better experience?
Please be patient.
Be patient how?
Be patient in line.
In line. Because the fur characters leave a lot of times. I remember the guests getting angry, you know.
Yeah, that's a big part when,
you know, there comes a point where, you know, you need to use the bathroom or things like that, or, you know, or you're just really hot and you need to go get a drink. You need to stay hydrated. That's very important.
You have to stay hydrated. And if you're a furry character, I give you one word of advice. Keep in mind the wind. Whichever way the wind's blowing is the way you want your costume facing if it's hot.
Which kids were your favorite to perform for?
The kids who genuinely wanted to be there. There's two types of kids. You got kids who are forced to be there, and then you got your kids who want to be there. The kids who are forced to be there, I don't like to be around them because they have no respect for a character. Be it a face character, or they will treat you bad, treat you poorly, they will hurt you, they will kick you,
yes.
They will hit you.
They will hit you.
They will swear at you. There are some children, unfortunately, that weren't raised as well as others,
yes.
And that is definitely the crowd I try to stay away from. I will walk away or purposely steer myself clear of situations like that because
now we can get you banned from the park if we feel you are doing, like, I remember somebody pulling Rafiki's tail, and that character could have pressed like some kind of charge if they would have gotten injured, especially because I remember parents telling their children to do things to the characters.
Oh yeah.
Like pulling the tail and hurting them, but you don't realize you can really hurt somebody with
Tigger's tail is attached around his.
Yeah, there are spine and everything, and I don't think people realize that. They think that you are, like, I don't know what they think, but right. Like that you are physically strong because your costume is big.
Be careful of.
Treat us very gently. Fragile.
And I'm so sorry if I accidentally touched something I wasn't supposed to touch.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I can't feel.
Yeah, we can't feel anything. You're wearing huge mitts.
I have a half an inch of padding all around my hand.
That is something I did want to bring up because guests might accuse, oh, Mickey touched me inappropriately. And it's like, you have huge mitts, you don't know what you're touching. It's hard to see.